boxing. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
pin him on game. Probably
yeah, hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like,
come on, though.
Do you ever think we'll see you in Tank? Realistically.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't really like talking about him.
Yeah.
Cause like the way that he moved is goofy to me. Like it's some weird. So like, I really don't like speaking on him. But like, if same thing that
fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with T.O. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on fight night and resolve every issue that you got. Yeah. I stand by that way.
In a heated live interview, Gervonta Davis spoke candidly about Shakur Stevenson and delivered strong criticism. He questioned Shakur's overall talent, challenged the effectiveness of his fighting approach, and suggested that his performances failed to capture the attention of fans, adding even more tension to the growing rivalry between the two undefeated boxers.
People that can actually hit, no matter all that boxing, you're going to get hit. What you gonna do when...
Gervonta Davis kept the criticism aimed at Shakur Stevenson, arguing that his fighting style lacks excitement and doubting the power behind his punches. According to Davis, Shakur does not bring enough impact in the ring and struggles to entertain audiences, saying he believes fans are unimpressed by a style he considers both ineffective and dull to watch.
Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at... He didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 126.30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay.
Shakur Stevenson, however, believes Gervonta Davis have become increasingly hostile toward him over time. In his view, Davis secretly sees him as the most dangerous opponent in the division despite what he says publicly, which Stevenson believes explains why Tank responds so emotionally whenever discussions turn toward him.
What changed?
Competition. As you get older, you start to know what competition is, and he kind of looked at me like I feel like I was a threat, which is rightfully so. Like I don't blame him for the way that he looked at me, but it is what it is. It's two guys that just want to be the best in our sport, and we were ready to lay it all on the line.
Did he say to you like, "Yo, I don't want to be friends," or we can't, or is it just like a gradual thing where it started to become more distant?
Now you just know energy. You know energy. Once you feel the energy that's coming at you, you understand like, okay, I get it.
When do you think that started to change?
I think as he kind of matured and got older. Once you get older and mature, his energy kind of let it be known like, yeah, you the ops. We gotta fight.
A number of analysts have suggested that although Gervonta Davis possesses dangerous knockout ability, that alone may not be enough to finish Shakur Stevenson. Some compared the situation to the matchups between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, where ring IQ, technique, and composure were able to offset pure punching power.
But when he come across Shakur Stevenson, I'm going to say it here on the front page, and Tank, I love you, brother, and still would love to talk to you. 100. But when you get in there with Shakur, it's going to remind me of Deontay Wilder fighting Tyson Fury.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because what you going to do when you come across a motherfucker you can't knock out? Yeah. Only thing you going to do is just get more frustrated.
That's a terrible analogy.
I'm just saying.
Only reason why I'm saying it's a terrible analogy is because Tank Davis. Remember, you've heard Coach Cal say this all the time. He says it's the same thing, and I know exactly what he means. We just waiting on somebody to pull it out of him. You ever hear him say that?
Yeah, yeah.
We got so many. It's just we ain't been able to show it because ain't nobody been able to pull it out of him. We looking forward to the big fights. We looking forward to the big matchups because those are the kind of people that's gonna pull it out of him. So with a fight with Shakur, you're gonna see this boxing style that you don't usually get from.
Andre Ward has spoken highly of Shakur Stevenson and praised his abilities inside the ring, saying he believes Stevenson has a talent to achieve major success in boxing. Ward also noted that Stevenson approaches the sport seriously, continues learning and developing his craft, remains committed to his ambitions, and prepares with a high level of discipline.
Had a lot of stuff he could have did, but he's so talented and gifted, man, you know. You also got to trust what he's seeing in there. You know, we're on the outside, you know. But I think he put on a tremendous performance, and obviously, you know, the level he's at, you always look for things he could do better.
Andre Ward stated that it is still premature to make a final judgment about how great Shakur Stevenson can ultimately become, explaining that Stevenson is still developing and has not yet shared the ring with every elite fighter in the division.
Not done yet, you know, not done yet. He's a great for sure. How great, we're gonna see. You know, he got a lot of, he can box as long as he wants to box, because he don't take punishment, and he's a master boxer, you know what I mean? So, just excited for him, man. Happy for him, man. You know, it's hard for me to see my brothers fight when I'm not fighting. That's harder to me than to actually fight, because I can't help it. So I'm just happy it's over, man. I'm happy he got the win, and get home to them babies. Get that.
Towens Crawford said that Shakur Stevenson possesses the talent, intelligence, and discipline necessary to outclass Gervonta Davis in the ring. Crawford also explained that Stevenson's defensive ability and command of distance make him one of the rare fighters capable of realistically beating Tank.
So your little brother, you know what I'm saying, Shakur, that's the fight. Everybody want to see that. That's the 50-50, I think, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying 50-50. I told both of them that. That's a toss-up to me. No bias. Don't just say that because it's your man. Who you got winning that?
I got Shakur.
Are you saying that because that's your man and you don't like Tank?
No. Hey, like I said, I respect Tank. Like, boxing, he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
we gonna take his personality and personal things out of it. But boxing, he's definitely talented. You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter. You know, Shakur is different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they say the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive fighters.
Yeah.
Tank is not going to be able to hit Shakur like he hit everybody else. And he know that. He knows that. That's why he's like, he's boring. He's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done, so it's not marketable.
Sean Porter also shared his thoughts on the potential matchup, saying that Gervonta Davis cannot depend solely on knockout power when facing Shakur Stevenson. Porter explained that Tank is aware of Stevenson's elite defense and advanced ring IQ, qualities that make him a much more challenging and complicated opponent than many fighters he has previously encountered.
Everybody thinks that Tank is gonna go in there and just knock out Shakur. It's gonna
That's not gonna happen.
But it didn't take. It shouldn't have taken this fight.
I knew he couldn't.
For people to realize.
Yeah,
right.
I knew that too. But yeah, Shakur is a defensive specialist.
And I've been saying this for a long time. If you pay attention to how Tank would react whenever Shakur's name came up, I was like, yo, it's something that Tank knows that most people don't know or understand. There's something that he sees in Shakur. It could be the fact that Shakur was a 2016 silver medalist. You know,
he's got a lot to do with it.
He's that, you know, the silver child of the country, and you know, there's no telling. But this is what I've always known. It ain't just a big straight left or a big right hook coming from Tank that's going to end that night. That night is going to be the most strategical you've seen both these guys ever be in a fight. I don't know if we're going to ever get it.
I think we will.
You think we will, huh?
For sure. Who else is there if Tank trying to prove he's still the man? Who else?
Sean Porter also stated that once Gervonta Davis settles his legal issues, he could come back to boxing as an even more dangerous fighter, comparing the situation to Mike Tyson following his return from prison. Porter explained that going through difficult experiences can mentally strengthen a boxer, while pointing out that Tank already brings an extremely explosive approach inside the ring.
To get a message to Tank for him to like make sure he understood, like when you get past this legal situation, he's feel me on this. Tell me if y'all feel me on this. He's gonna be just like Mike Tyson was when Mike came out of jail. Everybody
gonna be waiting for him.
Mike was the meanest thing before he went away.
Yeah.
Tank. And when he came out, everybody wanted to see what version he was now and who he was now and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To me, it's the same thing with Tank. He's going to have an opportunity to really just go right back to being what he was before he went away. It ain't too many people in this world that can do that.
Nah, it ain't. And Tank is definitely, and that I'm gonna tell you why. It's because they love him like they love Mike. It's what they did when he got in the ring. Like Tank knocks niggas out. Tank gonna always get paid anytime he feel like fighting because he got that knockout.
Shakur Stevenson believed Gervonta Davis would have serious difficulties dealing with his style inside the ring, pointing to his defense, precise timing, and disciplined approach as major advantages. He also emphasized a contrast in mentality, explaining that Tank carries a me-first mindset, while he is focused on challenging himself against top-tier opponents to prove his level. According to Stevenson, that difference influences how each fighter moves in their career, with him actively seeking the toughest matchups, whereas Davis places more emphasis on control and maintaining his image. Stevenson sees this gap in approach as a major factor behind his confidence, believing it would allow him to outmaneuver Davis and limit his power throughout the fight.
You know, getting to the level that you're at now.
He knew exactly. Deep down inside, he could sit here and say, I'm not this, I'm not a good fighter, I'm not that, but deep down inside, he knows that I'm the truth.
Right.
So with him knowing that, he knows that I'm the biggest threat around where he's at.
Do you see he gets very upset when people ask him about you?
Yeah. I think that's insecurity though. I think he's insecure.
Because he knows that you give him trouble? Like, what's he insecure about in your opinion?
With top level guys like him, cause like I'm kind of different. I look at things like competition, but like his mentality is more so like it's either me or it's nobody. It's not a 1A, 1B, or you don't have nobody equal to you. So I understand his mentality, but I like to prove that I'm the best. So we kind of just move in different ways. Yo, let's make this fight happen. What
is the step now that you make, like in terms of trying to get this done?
I think the main step is one of us gotta find a way to reach out and try to get the fight to happen. It can't be no little kid shit. It can't be no back and forth, go back and forth. We gotta be grown men and get the fight done. Like, that's how I feel. I would love to talk to him and have a real conversation and make this fight happen. But you know, some guys be kind of egotistic, so I don't know where his ego is at.
When's the last time you spoke to him privately?
I mean, bro, just like he crazy. Like he'll DM me some crazy shit. And
like what?
I don't even want to say it.
Like smack talk?
Yeah. He talk crazy. Me and him got like DMs of just going back and forth all the time. Yeah.
Recently?
Not too long ago.
Wow.
Not too long ago.
Shakur Stevenson explained that his relationship with Gervonta Davis began to fall apart due to ongoing public friction, unsuccessful attempt to arrange a fight, and repeated instances of disrespect during interviews and media moments. He noted that there was once a level of mutual respect between them, but that started to fade as call-outs increased and talks about a matchup failed to turn into anything concrete. Stevenson also mentioned that both sides began responding more aggressively whenever the other's name came up, which only deepened the divide. As time passed, he felt Davis went from showing interest in the fight to becoming more dismissive, while he continued to push for it. From his perspective, the situation has evolved into more of an ego-driven rivalry shaped by public perception, with both fighters addressing it through the media rather than resolving it in the ring.
See that. Me versus Tank. Yeah, so it's like, with him, with his pride and like his ego, it's hard for him to even, want to get on the phone with me, want to reach out or put all that other shit to the side. That nigga just got too much ego, I guess.
But where did the beef come from? It's like, it seemed like he really don't like you.
Nah, he don't.
But why? Like, what did y'all do? Because y'all was cool at one point, right? We see videos of y'all as amateurs. It's cool. Y'all knew each other. Like, where did it start that y'all don't like each other?
Nah, that shit started from him. Like, everybody really think like, cause people run with like false narratives, so they gonna say they versions of like the story. But truthfully, like when I first was around him, he was showing a lot of love, and then once I became a threat, is where like everything switched over. Once like people started talking about me and my name started getting bigger, then it was like, I'll go fight and I'll get on Twitter and he'll like post oh, he did that because it was a cab driver, or he'll just post some like hating ass to where like it was unnecessary to go do that cause like so we was like cool type shit. So but now he like flipped it to turn it like I did something to him and he made it so believe that. But nah, that just I think like in his brain it's just one person and nobody else could be up here.
Gervonta Davis has often stated that a number of fighters mention his name only when they already have bouts lined up or alternative options secured, using the attention rather than showing a real desire to face him. He believes most of them don't approach him as true free agents and instead bring him into conversations while avoiding meaningful negotiations. According to Davis, this pattern suggests that many opponents are more interested in gaining visibility of his reputation than actually stepping into the ring with him. He also pointed out that when Shakur Stevenson is being discussed alongside other top names like Devin Haney, his call-outs follow a similar approach. From Davis's perspective, anyone truly committed to making the fight happen would focus on it directly rather than treating it as a secondary option or a move driven by media attention.
They always call me out when they have a fight. You don't never see them call me out when they don't have no fight. Never. Like when they just sitting around saying, they don't never call me out. They always call me out when they got a fight lined up.
All right, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now go look back at it. Like you'll see like, yeah, they faking.
Is it any, like, do you have I know you talked before about like these 5-7 fights that you want before you go out. Is that still that? Do you have a list of people that you want to get out the way before you get out of here?
Not really.
No?
Not really. I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, then yeah, for sure I'll attack it, but not really. Not really. I'm mainly so like trying to get out the sport.
Gervonta Davis has consistently played down the possibility of a fight with Shakur Stevenson, often challenging his track record and questioning why he should be considered a priority. Instead, he has made it clear that his focus is on opponents like Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Vasily Lomachenko, viewing those matchups as more significant at this point in his career. During interviews, Davis has responded to mentions of Stevenson by asking what he has accomplished, signaling that he does not currently see him as a top target. This position has shaped how their rivalry is viewed, with Davis treating Stevenson as an emerging challenger rather than an essential opponent. At the same time, it has fueled ongoing discussion as Stevenson continues to call for the fight while Davis directs his attention elsewhere, leading some observers to see his stance as reluctance rather than genuine disinterest.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. Don't win in boxing.
Eddie Hearn has voiced strong support for Shakur Stevenson, calling him one of the sport's most overlooked talents. He explained that many observers underestimate just how challenging Stevenson is to defeat, largely because his approach isn't centered on knockouts but on sharp fundamentals, ring intelligence, and top-tier defense. Hearn noted that Stevenson controls range with precision, limits the effectiveness of dangerous opponents, and consistently secures rounds through composure and command. He also highlighted that repeatedly delivering disciplined, controlled performances at the elite level represents a form of greatness that often goes unnoticed. From Hearn's perspective, Stevenson's achievements, consistency, and technical skill set merit far greater recognition in boxing.
I think Shakur is massively underrated in terms of his achievements and his ability. Everyone in boxing knows how good Shakur is. He is pound for pound, top 5 in terms of quality. But look at the achievements of the young man. At 28 years of age, he's already a 3-division world champion. This is to become a 4-division world champion.
Tim Bradley has shared that the matchup he most wants to see this year is between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson, describing it as one of the most important fights in the sport. He believes it would settle key debates about technique versus power and help identify the true frontrunner in the lightweight division. Bradley noted that Stevenson's defensive ability and ring awareness present a serious test for Tank, while Davis carries a kind of knockout threat that can change a fight instantly. He also mentioned that if Davis gets through other leading opponents first, then facing Stevenson will be the natural step to bring clarity to the division. In his view, the contest would come down to precision, control, and patience, rather than reputation or hype.
Like, it's just me, just my nature, man. Like, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. Like, it's just too much talking, man. You know, like, of course, we've had some fights. You know, Turkey Al-Sheikh has put on some good fights and stuff like that, and made crazy money, and it made perfect sense. But, like, I'm just saying, man, like, it don't matter. If you was close by my weight class, bro, and we can generate some money, and we can, you know, you got accolades on the line, I'm for it. It don't matter who you are, man. So, but yeah, that's just it. But no, fights in particular, I want to see, man. I want to see Tank, and I want to see Shakur, bro. Like, come on. I want to see Tank and Shakur. That's what we want to see. You know, another fight. I want to see, what's that boy name is? I want to see, well, Boots got to fight against Xander. But you know, I want to see all the titles get unified at junior middleweight, junior middleweight. Yeah, I want to see all the titles get unified there. And if you don't want to unify all the titles, if you don't want to pay all those sanction fees, I get it. But you know, fight the champion out there. You know what I mean? Relinquish one belt and go after the champion. That way you don't have to pay so many sanction fees. But yeah, but I want to see stuff like that.
Should Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson finally resolve their rivalry in the ring, or has the situation been exaggerated through outside hype? Let us know your opinion in the comments.